In this video, we will dive into the concept of the Consumer Price Index, CPI, and explore how it is calculated. The CPI is a crucial economic indicator that measures changes in the average prices of goods and services purchased by households over time. By understanding the CPI and its calculation, you will gain valuable insights into inflation and the cost of living. Join us on this educational journey to decode the mysteries of the CPI and discover its significance in the economy. Keywords: Consumer Price Index, CPI calculation, inflation measurement, cost of living, economic indica. Welcome to our educational video series on economics. In today's episode, we will be unraveling the secrets behind the Consumer Price Index, CPI, and learn how it is calculated. Hello, this video, we will provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the CPI and its significance. So, let's dive right in. What is the Consumer Price Index, CPI? Understanding the importance of CPI. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, is a measure that helps us understand the changes in the average prices of goods and services purchased by households over time. It is an essential economic indicator used by governments, businesses, and economists to assess inflation and the cost of living. Purpose of CPI. The primary purpose of the CPI is to gauge the purchasing power of consumers, compare price levels between different time periods, and understand the impact of inflation on consumers' day-to-day lives. By tracking these changes, policymakers can make informed decisions regarding monetary policy and adjust various economic factors. CPI calculation. Now, let's dive into how the Consumer Price Index is calculated. How to calculate CPI. A step-by-step guide. Host: Calculating the Consumer Price Index involves a series of steps that allow us to measure the changes in the cost of living accurately. Let's break it down into 4 simple steps. Step 1. Selecting the basket of goods and services. The first step in calculating the CPI is creating the basket of goods and services. This basket comprises typical goods and services consumed by a typical household over a specific period. It represents various categories such as housing, transportation, food, education, healthcare, and more. Step 2. Collecting prices. In Step 2, data collectors survey the prices of the items in the basket across different regions and markets. They ensure that the data accurately represents the costs consumers face. Step 3. Calculating the cost of the basket. Next, the prices collected are multiplied by the quantities of each item in the basket. This multiplication gives us the cost of the basket of goods and services for a specific period. Step 4. Indexing the CPI. Finally, the calculated cost of the basket is indexed against a reference period, generally called the base period. This is typically set to 100. The resulting number represents the Consumer Price Index for that specific period. And that's how the Consumer Price Index is calculated. In conclusion, the Consumer Price Index, CPI, is a vital tool that allows us to measure inflation accurately and understand the impact on everyday life. By calculating the CPI through a detailed process, policymakers and individuals can make informed decisions in response to these changes. We hope this video has shed light on the concept of the Consumer Price Index and how it is calculated. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to bringing you more exciting educational videos on economics soon.